Thank you for joining us at 4:30. I'm Gilma Avalos.
I'm Ken Molestina. A new lawsuit obtained exclusively by CBS 11 News suggests a possible 19th victim of suspected serial killer Billy Chemirmir. The lawsuit alleges a 90-year-old woman was Chemirmir's most recent documented killing. With a story you will only see here on CBS 11, J.D. Miles joins us live now outside the Tradition Prestonwood with more on the lawsuit and video of the victim less than an hour before she died. J.D.?
Ken, that video of Doris Wasserman visiting with her family here at the Tradition Prestonwood suggests that she was in good health despite being 90 years old and not minutes away from death. Billy Chemirmir is already charged with smothering and robbing 12 people in Dallas County and Collin County. There are 7 other possible victims here from lawsuits, including this new one filed today against the Senior Living Center where the plaintiff, Doris Wasserman, died. This is video of Wasserman during a family visit just 2 days before Christmas in 2017. She would be found dead in her bed just a few hours later. The family's attorney says authorities tracked Billy Chemirmir's cell phone to the Tradition Prestonwood on that day about an hour after these photos and videos were recorded. Chemirmir has previously accused in indictments or lawsuits of committing 8 murders here at the Tradition. Wasserman would be the 9th. The lawsuit filed today claims that operators of the 300-unit complex should have been suspicious by then of the other deaths and taken more steps to make the complex secure. It alleges Chemirmir wandered senior living facilities like this one for more than a year, dressed in scrubs to look like a healthcare worker before strangling or smothering victims whose murders were classified initially as natural deaths because of their ages.
It turns out that tragically she was the 9th of 9 residents who were stolen from, burgled, and then murdered. And so there was more than adequate time in her case. The Tradition put profits over safety and allowed this serial killer to wander unfettered, unstopped, and he murdered basically at will.
We received a statement from the Tradition saying that it treats all of its residents like family and that it's cooperating with authorities. Chemirmir has not been charged with Wasserman's death, but the lawsuit includes not only evidence that his cell phone was here at the scene on the day of her death, also that her walker was nowhere near her bed where she was found dead, also that $8,500 worth of jewelry was stolen from her during the time that she died and her body was found. Live in Dallas, J.D. Miles, CBS 11 News.
A possible 19th victim of suspected serial killer Billy Chemirmir has now emerged.
It's from a new lawsuit first obtained by CBS 11. We have learned the family of a 90-year-old woman believes she was Chemirmir's most recent victim. Only on CBS 11 are J.D. Miles with the lawsuit and video of the victim less than an hour before she died.
It's involving ourselves.
These video clips and photos recorded 90-year-old Doris Wasserman 2 days before Christmas in 2017. She appears smiling and happy, less than an hour before it's believed she was murdered.
You see someone who is very much alive, very much engaged, walking around, having no apparent distress or health issues.
Attorney Quentin Brogdon filed a lawsuit on behalf of Wasserman's family, claiming that the elderly resident at the Tradition Prestonwood Senior Living Center was the 9th murder victim there of suspected serial killer Billy Chemirmir and his 19th overall in Dallas and Collin counties.
This company that runs the Tradition enabled, empowered, and emboldened a predator.
The lawsuit claims the Tradition promised a safe, secure living environment for Wasserman, but that Chemirmir was never questioned or stopped during the 13 months authorities and lawsuits say he wandered the complex, smothering and robbing elderly residents dressed as a healthcare worker. The Tradition's indifference to the criminal activity regularly occurring on the premises, including numerous burglaries of residents' apartments. Chemirmir repeatedly accessed the premises of the Tradition Prestonwood for over a year to murder and rob at least 9 elderly residents in broad daylight, including Doris Wasserman.
There's no way this family would have kept her here or allowed her there had they known all of the facts.
A statement from operators of the facility says in part, quote, "The deaths by an alleged serial killer in people's homes at multiple senior living communities in the DFW Metroplex is a true tragedy. The Tradition Prestonwood regards all our residents as family." Wasserman's attorney says authorities tracked Billy Chemirmir's cell phone to the Tradition Prestonwood during the hours these photos and videos were recorded. Chemirmir, who was in the U.S. illegally, remains in jail, but is yet to be charged with Wasserman's death. Wasserman never had an autopsy because their family's attorney says there was no reason to suspect foul play. Chemirmir was arrested 3 months later. Live in Dallas, J.D. Miles, CBS 11 News.
J.D., thank you much. We appreciate it.